Hello everybody and welcome back to another RLCraft Let's Play video. And in this video, we're going to be relocating basically our entire base. And by entire, well I mean 3 dogs and a little bit of loot. There's honestly not that much that I'm relocating. But in last episode we found an awesome area over there with great like wildlife everywhere. And honestly, it just looks beautiful with mountains and stuff all around. Unfortunately, there are 2 dragons kind of surrounding the area, so you know, constant danger there. But what's the fun of life without a little bit of danger? Anyways, let me check real quick if there's any backpacks I could wear, because that can make this a lot easier. There is. Okay. Let's see what we got going here. We do got 1 gold and 1 wool. I do need some more leather though. So, real quick, I'm going to go practice my new greatsword on this cow. That was kind of an astonishing amount of damage, I'll be honest. Greatswords may be up for me. Okay, cool. 5, is it 5? 1, 2, 3, nope, it is 7. And 2 more. Let's see. I can go check out the other area real quick. I know that there was a lot of Maka and stuff over there, which drops leather. Let's go over here. Okay, I was about to say, I get immediately jumped by a dragon, that'd be sad. So let's see. I'm not seeing any mock or anything. What about up here on the mountain? Would this be like a good area for a base? I thought I heard wings flapping for a second. I'll be honest. Ow. Oopsie daisy. Okay. Yeah, what about like right up here? Gotta say, not the worst area. Like a nice, it's like on looking over there. Oh, and I'm thirsty. There's some water down here. Anyways, yeah. So I think the general game plan is relocate everything over here. Probably just live in there, like the first floor of that area. Just, you know, as a little rest area until, oh, okay, no. Well, if I may die, let me get everything going real quick. I'm going to improve my defense to 8. I'm gonna try. Does it not do damage when I'm standing still? No, it still does damage. Is it just random when it ticks the damage? Okay, I guess so. That's cool, I guess. There's a lot of griffins around here. I just need some leather. A little bit of leather. Can anyone spare some leather? Pretty please. Okay, no, there's no brewing stone in here. Oh, there we go. Maka. Okay. I'm low-key gonna kill you, bro. Nope, come on. Come on. Okay, cool. So, I have 7 now, which is perfect. So, let me go over to the waystone over here. And then I'll head on back. And we're chilling. I am burning, though. I think this does mean it's summer. Which is nice because now I can start actually growing my crops. But unfortunately, I am burning. So, you know, that's never fun. I can always sit in water, I think. Well, I think water immediately, like, cools you down. Right? Kinda. Okay, let's get out of here. Is it growing yet? No, it's not growing yet. Dang. Okay. Maybe it's just really hot today. I can tell you it's been really hot where I live at. Man, it's been scorchers almost every single day recently. Which, you know, I guess middle of July makes sense, but still, it's like rough with how hot it's been recently. So, anywho, let's get this backpack. Place down and break while sneaking to equip. And it's just a little bit more than it's worth. So, I mean, yeah, I'll just get all of this stuff. Oh, I can drag and stuff. I didn't even realize I could drag. Oh, that makes it so much easier to deposit things. Okay, now let's get this stuff. Put in here. Okay. Oh. It's not what I meant to do. Nope, nope, nope. Come on, give me, no. Yeah, sure, that works. Okay, so apparently you do have to break it while sneaking to equip it properly. Otherwise, it doesn't like it. How does one get the backpack off them? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I was unaware that there was a quest? Okay. Alright, hold on. There's a quest line in here? Oh, weird. Interesting. Okay. Well then, I got a new goal for us. And that is to get every single quest done. Hopefully. Maybe. Unless there's like some stupid one. Like a song of... Okay, well that's not highlighted. But yeah, let's try to get most of these. At the very least. Oh yeah. This gives me some direction. This is perfect. This is perfect. Alright. Cool. We'll start working on that. I still don't know how to get rid of the fact that I have this equipped now. Is it just here? Oh no. So you break it to do it and then you shift place down. Okay, got it. Got it. I understand. Alright, well, let me get my axe and all of this stuff, and I'm going to, can I not, it's gonna break all of it, okay, whatever. I'll take one of the chests for now, and let's head on over, and let's just put this down right next to it. I'm just gonna put down the chest right next to it, and then I think we'll start building a little, like an outline of a base. Or, honestly, I think I'll live inside the tower for now. Later on, I will build my own base, but I'll just live on the bottom floor of the tower down here, just to get, like, you know, while I get my bearings and start building the outline of my base and all that. That way I'm not just living nowhere, and I actually have a house. So, let's just put this all down in here. Including this stuff right here, and then take all of this out. Which honestly, I guess I could just leave it in here for now, because honestly, I don't need to take it out or anything. Alright. Now let's head on back, and then let's get to work. I think let's build a house, or at least find a plot to build the house. And then after that, I'll start building the layout of the house and get everything going. That pig was in a tree. And I think everything is awesome. I think I'm going to, as of now, leave my respawn point over here. just in case, until I can build another bed and sleep in the other bed. I don't want to risk breaking it and then somehow dying in a freak accident, and then I'm 10,000 leagues in a different direction, which has happened before, so let's not do that again. Alright, got all that, got that, and I'll come back for my dogs soon. I'm unable to bring them with me right now because it would require me to actually travel over there, but I'll get back to them pretty soon. Anyways, actually, I'll sleep real quick while I'm here. And because I've got parasites, so I guess I should probably wait that out first. For a base, I'm not fully sure what I want yet. I think I'm just gonna go with your classic, like, stone brick, wooden, floored house for the start, and then see how I can expand from there. And I think I'll just build out in the field. There's no reason to build up on the mountain. I feel like it's just gonna be too annoying to get up there. Although it could be cool. I'll decide in when the time comes. I'm going to sleep before I die, though. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's kind of cool. Man, comedic timing, am I right? Anyways, give me all this. I lost like a level, which isn't too bad. And I think that's everything. Boop, boop, boop. I don't need heat. Oh, wait, maybe that's why I've been overheating. I have heating on. No wonder I'm burning up. Okay, now I'll sleep. Alright. So, I believe that's everything. Let me check nothing fell into the river over here. Nothing did. Alright. So let's head over here. Let's find a place to set up camp. And start working on setting up camp. You're not going to come get me, right? Okay, I'm keeping my eye on you. Alright. So I want to set up somewhere, I think I want to set up somewhere that's like nice and open and easy to expand. And maybe I'll build something like up on the mountain eventually, like a lookout tower or something. But as of now, I think I just want something that's going to be easy to farm with, easy to live with, something that's like honestly out of everything, just practical. Because this game is anything but practical, so I might as well try to make things a little bit easier on myself by trying to keep my base practical at the very least. So I think I will... I'll take some of this oak wood, and with it, I'm just going to just get a bunch of oak wood so I can make like a little tower where I decide to make my base as like a little marker. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Let's go find a nice open area. And I will try to turn up my render distance a little bit to try to find said open area. I'm not sure how terribly this might lag my game, so we'll test it out. This is kind of nice. I don't particularly like the idea of like living on an ocean side thing, just because I've never had a great time with oceans in RLCraft. But who knows? Maybe this time it'll be nice. That's just straight ocean though. So. Hello, buddy. Hello, bro. Cutie. Well. Oh my god! It is summertime. Yes, things are growing. Okay, that means I do need to get my farm set up quickly. So I could set up over here next to the ocean. It's kind of confined here, and like I said, I'm not really a big fan of the ocean. Last time I remember, these guys are quick, but they're not too quick. Eat my words here. No, they're not too bad. I mean, he broke my foot, but that's fine. I'm also pretty sure that they have pretty good meat as well. Like their meat is actually pretty insane. I think I might be wrong though. Another lookout tower. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about over here. Honestly, I think out of all the places I've seen so far, I'm not the biggest fan of this direction. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I would rather go back over here, like the matcha and all that. You know, I kind of forgot the fact that they are quick. Okay, so not that direction. I think probably somewhere just like in this field. Like if I break this tree, I break that tree, and like if I break these trees and I flatten this area a little bit, like it'd be pretty nice. And then I can use this as maybe like a storage area, like I can transform a little bit, like break open that side right there, put a stairway. That could be good. Okay, so I think I'll... today, honestly, is just gonna be spent getting materials because I actually need a ton of materials to make the base. So that's gonna be fun, at least for me to have to make all of that. And you guys get to watch probably sped up time lapse because like I said in the previous video, I doubt you guys want to watch me, you know, get materials for an hour. So first things first, I'm gonna get another pickaxe. And I need to pretty much get rid of all of the stone here. And I also need to head on over there and chop down a ton of trees. And yeah, after that I'll go and start building the actual base. I also do need to get some sand for glass because I don't think I really have much. I think I got some. No, I died with it. But yeah, so... that's gonna be real fun. I also need to start my farm because it is summerish time, so I need to get a move on with the actual base so I don't spend too much time building the base. I spend enough time making sure that I will survive the winter and its harsh lack of food. Can I make... okay, I can make something else. Awesome. Okay. Well, without any further ado, I guess it's resource gathering time. What are... oh. It's you. Okay, that's not particularly fair. My game froze. Let's see. I'm gonna get over here to this tree. That way it forces them to come down to me. And then... they're actually... these guys are actually pretty weak. I mean, weak as in their health. Their actual damage output's pretty strong. Although, hey, getting some more blaze powder, so that's good. Anyways, that's not particularly the best, but... okay, another one? Really? Really, bro? This is supposed to be the chill resource gathering day, not the everything's burning alive day. Is there like something spawning them over there? No, it actually seems pretty peaceful here. Alright, well. What's the crake meat do again? Repulsion. I have no clue what repulsion is. Anyways, let's actually mine down these stone bricks. So, what I'm thinking with the house is it's gonna have sort of a stone brick trim in a way. Like the bottom, like 2 blocks or 1 block is gonna be like stone bricks. And then it's gonna be spruce wood and glass and like a slanted roof, like standard Minecraft house, just to start us out. And I'll probably have a decent sized basement, some storage area and all that, and I can expand it later on if I do need, but the main purpose is just to have a house to survive in for the time being, and also have some place where I can set up like a farm with a bunch of animals and wheat and all that stuff. I will probably make a storehouse just for the aesthetic, like build like a barn or something to keep all of the like wheat and stuff I get, because it like real life, the crops in this mod do have like a seasonal timer, so I kind of need to make sure I harvest as much wheat and stuff as I can when it is possible to. Okay, there's first pickaxe. So yeah, and then I also think that if time permits, I will also create like a little entrance to this over here, because it is a cool place. It's like I feel like I could get some use out of it, but I don't want it to be like my main base. Like supplementary, if anything, I think is probably the way to go. Anyways, how's everyone's day going? I hope it's most likely going well for everyone. It's been a pleasant last few days for me. Still incredibly hot outside, but you know, that's just how it is. I've always been more of like a winter person myself. Like I've never really. I'm in the middle of talking, bro. Can we not? Okay, I'm gonna die imminently, so I'm gonna head back inside for that. Really? Bro, chill. Why are so many of you spawning? What's wrong with you? Why are you like that? Okay. Anyways, as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted, I've always been more of a winter person. I like the cold weather. I've never been like the biggest fan of like when it's like, super hot outside. It's just I just feel more comfortable. Like in my mind, you can always take off. You can always like add more clothing. Like you find a place, a way to stay warm. But for like the summer, you're kind of just doomed to be like really hot. Like you can't really do much about that besides like stay inside and like be in areas with AC, and that's just that really restricts what you're actually able to do. Anyways, alright. Now I need to make sure that I have enough axes for what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna go get a little bit of stone. There are a lot of these guys. What are they spawning from? Okay, I'll figure it out tomorrow or something. I need to block whatever's making them spawn. But I need a little bit of stone first. That way I can make a few axes and I can go chop some wood. I'm not really sure how soon I need to get like thermal lined stuff. I do know it exists. I have no clue like how pressing a matter it is, because I mean it's pretty hot, but it hasn't gotten to the point where like I'm actually suffering from the heat. I mean, besides the fact that I get hungry and thirsty pretty quick, but I feel like that's not something that thermal lining's gonna necessarily help out with. Oh yes, I do need to start a sugarcane farm so I can get the charcoal filters for my water, and also maca farm so I can actually have stuff like leather for that. I believe there is a bed upstairs in one of these rooms, if I remember correctly. At least in the other structure there was in the other tower. I think it's not this one. This one? Yes. Cool. Oh, the trumpet guy, hold on. I have to. Oh, one of these days he will drop the fabled trumpet. Man. Well, no trumpet, but a little bit of head trauma. That's alright. We all got a little bit of head trauma inside of us. I mean, who didn't get a little bit of head trauma when they were little? Like, I know some people, like one guy that I know ran directly into a truck hitch when he was a young one. And look at him now. I don't know, like, he can't really talk right and kind of has like really poor decision making, but that's alright, because he's still living a decently healthy and most likely happy life. So if anything, who's the real winner? The answer's him. He's the real winner in the story that I'm trying to make. Anyways, that should be more than enough axes. I'm going to go mind-numbingly stare at trees while I chop them down for a little bit, and occasionally banter. I'm not sure how many stacks of wood I need. I would say on the error of being like safer rather than sorry, I'm saying let's aim for 3 stacks a lot. Because that'll last me like a pretty considerable amount of time. At least I think. Let's see here. Alright. Wood chopping. What a little cutie these guys are. Like, I know I think they're probably a pretty good food source, but like, I can't kill them, dude. They're just too nice. Oh. Okay. Well, I'll try to keep my distance, because I would really prefer not to die. At least by a dragon. Like, because dragons basically one-shot you, and you just say goodbye to your stuff. You're not getting that stuff back. Thankfully, dragons generally try to stay towards one spot. I don't want to die by that tree falling on me. To, like, one spot, so, like, he's gonna stay over there. So it's not too much of an issue for him. Ooh. Floating castle in the sky. See, now that's something interesting. I'm a fan of that. Ooh, and bone meal. This is actually really good. Dang, there's a lot of bone blocks. They're like one of the little fossil structures. I mean, hey, I'll take it. Alright, that's probably enough. Oh, there's more. Like a kid in a candy store. Okay. Get me out of here, get me out of here. Alright, let's see. Also, what are you? Wind thistle. You're kind of cool. I bet I could decorate my house with you. Very pretty. Okay. So, I guess add this to the objective list. Is I need to go up there. Unfortunately, it is kind of floating over the ocean. And the ocean kind of sucks in RLCraft, honestly. I don't know. I've never been a fan of the oceans. Because of little sea leviathan guys. Because you don't know they're there until they're right on top of you. And then, oh look, actually you're dead. Oops. So, let's try to avoid that if possible. Okay, there goes axe number 1. You know, it's good to be bored sometimes. Like, this is like boring work and is just not like that interesting to do, but it's good to be bored. It's good for your mind to be bored. It's good for your mind to wander, for it to think, for sometimes just for there to be an absence of stimulation. Especially in this day and age of instant gratification and, like, you know, an excess of online everything. I feel like people get so accustomed to always having their phone on them, always having some sort of stimulation, always having something to do. So, like, sometimes being able to just, like, sit there and, like, even just, like, play a game that, like, you're not even doing much, like, it's good for the brain. It's, like, almost like a rest, you know? Think of it as, like, you know, you're doing a workout, and you're getting a bunch of sets of, ooh, that's kind of interesting. You get a bunch of sets of something in, eventually your muscles are going to get tired, right? Like, your brain's just a muscle. Sometimes it has to just rest, and sometimes you have to allow it to be tired. Otherwise, you know, you're going to overwork yourself. It's going to get too tired, and eventually your muscles going to fail. So, I don't know, sometimes it's good to just do boring stuff like this. Sometimes it's good to just sit here and mine wood for, you know, presumably 20 to 30 minutes. That being said, I think listening to some music right now sounds like a good idea. Just for a little something, you know? Hold on. You know, I was just thinking, it's been a while since I've had an ant attack me. Foolish me. Alright, well, you know, gotta get that XP up. That's one way to do it. God damn it, dude. Do the parasites. Okay, hold on. Let me level up my... Okay, can't do that. Well, it starts getting real deadly. I'll level up something. I need sugarcane. That's high up on the itinerary list. I need sugarcane. Another dragon, dude? There be dragons around. Dang, okay. Well, you know, my goal to slay dragons gonna be easier, I guess, with the amount of dragons around here. Ooh. The Sky Castle and a Land Castle. Wow. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I hear something over to my right. Ouch. Okay, dude. Alright, okay. Chill out with the parasites. Alright. I definitely want to go over there. I have the urge to. I know it's not smart, but I definitely want to soon. There's a house over there. Is that a village? It's like a villager house. Yeah, that's just one of the abandoned houses. Nothing. I don't think he's supposed to be there. So, that's one of the sea leviathans I was talking about. You know what? I'm not that interested in exploring that little village hut over there. I think I'm alright, just, you know, just chilling. I will take the regeneration of the nymph though. That's greatly appreciated. Is there anything in here? Nothing in there. What about in there? What are the chests? Ah, of course, like a chest. Alright, well, that's cool and all, I guess. These guys are also a pretty good source of food. The Yeti guys. Well, I think 2 stacks of wood, honestly, is probably enough. At least, you know, at this point in the game. I probably don't need any more than that. Also, it's come to my attention that there's something you could buy called a hacksaw, which will help with actually making the wood and stuff. You know, like how a few episodes ago I sat there and I chopped all the wood and turned them into planks, and I turned the planks into sticks and all that. And I was talking about how it kind of sucks to do, and honestly, I wish there was an easier way. Well, yeah, apparently there is an easier way. I need to make something called a hacksaw, and then I put it into the crafting table with the wood and stuff, and it just makes those wood products that I'm, you know, forcing me to cut everything myself manually, which should help a lot. I do think it will break eventually, unfortunately, so, you know, it's not a permanent solution, but it is a solution. Anyways, I got just about 2 stacks of wood. That should be enough for now. I'm gonna run back on over. I'm gonna start my house and everything, and we should be good. And then I need sugarcane. I desperately need sugarcane. Hello, world. Maybe I can make a farm of them. Cause like I feel like I just like can't kill one out in the wild. Cause they're just chilling there. But like, you know, if I domesticate and farm them and all that, maybe, you know, maybe then I can do one. Anywho. And it's still hot outside. That's stupid. It's still hot inside. Oh, it's probably because of the torches. Never mind. It's not as stupid. Ooh, I hear an Enderman. I'm gonna sleep first, and then maybe I'll go see what that Enderman's up to. Apparently you can ride these things. I think they're kind of hard to tame, but you know, I think you can ride them. Alright, where's this Enderman? Oh, melons are going in here now. Okay, that's actually kind of sick. That's good. Good thing the melons are in season. It's an emerald block. That's a diamond block, though. Okay. How do I not realize that these things had diamond and emerald in all these blocks? That's sick. Okay, anyways. To make a hacksaw, I believe you need sticks and iron, right? I think it's like this. Yes, iron saw. So I can't particularly use it for that. That's to make sticks. How do I make just planks? Let's see here. Planks, 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 spruce planks. I put it on top. Dang, okay. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, so with this, I can go start work on my house. Now that I got at least most of the materials I need. That makes it so much easier. It saves me so much time. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. How did I not know it? How did I not know that was a thing? I'll answer you. It's kind of I haven't really played this. Besides the very few times I have, and I mostly just died over and over. Have some regeneration? Thank you. Oh wait. Oh, entire body seal. No, I'll take it. Okay, so I should have my outline, yep, right over there. Where I got killed by the kobold. I hate that guy. Okay, so I decided that I'm just gonna make it a little bit wider, a little bit bigger, because this just feels too small. So I think we're gonna do the same thing, we're also gonna expand it out this way a little bit. So instead of 10, it'll be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 blocks. Which I think, you know, is a pretty good size. 15 by probably also 15 blocks. Interior will be 14 by 14. I mean, that's a pretty good sized house, I believe. So 15 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'll terraform it better in a little bit, but I just need out here. Alright, so 14, 15. Okay. And then I'll break all this. And this will be a nice little starter area. I think what I want to do is I want to have this area in this direction be all farmland. Same with like stuff over here. Farmland, farmland, farmland. So I'll have like a little entrance over here and then connected, and then like I'll make like stables where I'll keep all of like my actual animals that I need to farm. And I think I will also most likely have some sort of like connection over there. Like maybe that's like the storehouse. Like that's the storehouse. This is the house, and that's the stables, and this is the farm. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out what to do. Maybe it's like where I keep like the nether portal and everything. And then yeah, that'll be pretty nice. And it seems like those aspid guys stopped spawning, so I'll take it anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, nice. And patch this up a little bit more. Alright, same exact thing. Definitely break this. And then I think I'll put the entrance to the house facing this direction. Like the actual doors itself. I think that'll be nice. I think the Ents can spawn from breaking grass, so that kind of sucks. Like grass is in like the actual grass, not the grass blocks. For some reason grass blocks don't count. I sure hope it isn't just grass, because that would kind of suck. I do know for a fact though that they spawn from wheat, I think. Maybe not for a fact, but I'm like 90% sure they spawn from breaking wheat and other plants. Which, I mean, come on. I farmed those, okay? I think the whole point of the Ent is they're supposed to be like protecting the wildlife or whatever. I don't know. Maybe they're just annoying. Maybe it's annoying for the sake of being annoying. Maybe they're not like the Lorax. Anyways, let's see. I think the center is right about here. Right, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no. This is the center right here. So what I'll do is I'll keep the center and I'll have 2 doors, one right there and one right here. Okay. And then let's get this wood frame up here, where I'll let it stay up to this point. And then I'll move over here and let this go up to this point. Oh, should I do logs on the side? Would putting logs on the side look better? Hold on, let's try it real quick. Like if I were to break this and put spruce wood logs, just... Yeah, that kind of does look better. Okay, I'll fix that along the way. We'll do... Should I do a tall house? Yeah, I'll do a tall house. It'll be 2 high windows. No reason to make it feel all small. Oh, yeah, and I do, like I said, I do want the trophy room for the skeletons and everything that I find. So I will do that eventually. Keyword on the eventuality. Right now my goal is literally just to survive. Okay, put that right there. Anyways, I'm trying to talk more during the video because I was doing like time lapses and stuff during like all the boring repetitive work, but you know, I feel like if I like try to talk more during the videos, I feel like it may just be a little bit more fun. I will still do time lapses and montages in like times like where it's like, you know, I mined for like an hour. You guys do not want to watch that. But let me know what you think. If you think that it'd be better if I just made a quick time lapse over what I did, then like I did in the earlier videos, you know, just let me know. But if this is preferable and y'all enjoy the fact of me just yapping for a considerable amount of time and that's more enjoyable, then I'll keep doing this. Okay, anyways. And this should be just about done, like the bottom framework. Let's see. Looks pretty nice. That looks kind of weird though. I don't really think I can fix that though. Maybe if I put like stairs here instead. Let me see. I'm just gonna make another crafting table. Is it wasteful? Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't really care. So I'll do spruce doors, and then I guess I'll just do spruce stairs. Also, I do like in the How in This mod, the doors are like you just get one door. What am I doing? Just place. Okay, whatever. Whatever. And then if I do like if I were to do that, but I like change where the door is like to the inside, would that look nice? Because it would like add some depth to it. No, I need you to turn, dude. There we go. So from the inside it looks normal, but from the outside, yeah, that looks nicer. That looks significantly nicer. What are you? Oh my god, it's a kobold. What is with you guys? I'm gonna let you be, but if you start attacking me, I'm gonna get you, dude. We're not doing this again. Okay, so this is good framework for the bottom floor. I'm going to go make a shovel and get some sand and get that smelting. That way I can get some glass. And I'm also going to go and start working on getting the floor removed and put back down. I think I'm going to do probably a stone floor. Or I could do a smooth stone floor because there's a bunch of slabs here. I could do that. I might do that. Because this structure over here does have smooth stone, so does that one. So it's not the worst idea. It would save me a little bit of time from having to smelt and all that. Like, Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Might as well. Could make it look nicer anyways. Let's see here, let's see here. I need some stone. And I got the sticks on me already, so... What, probably 3 shovels worth of shovel I think I'm gonna need to do? Okay, and I will also just dump some of this stuff in here that I don't currently need. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's go sleep real quick. So I'm gonna get the first floor of the house done, and then I'll work on the farm. I can spruce up the house a little bit later, but as of now, I just want to get the house done and dusted. You know, one thing that I am curious about is what are the requirements for the Reaper spawning whenever I try to sleep? Because that's just complete random chance where sometimes he spawns and he messes me up for no reason? Or is it like if I did this today, then he spawns? Like, I know he does spawn if I like attack animals as well. So maybe like if I spend the day like killing a bunch of animals or something, he like gets me later on. I'm not sure. Anyways, I am probably going to need half a stack of sand. Can I make in panes? No, it's a decent sized house. I'll just get a full stack of sand and smelt it up. This is fine. Okay. I also do want to spend, in like the next few episodes, I want to work on getting some of the quests done. In like the quest menu. I always like the idea of like maxing out quests and all that, so I think it'd be really cool to try to get that all done. This in here. Oh, I need a coal. There we go. I'll just split up the work, so here and there. Oh, okay, cool. What a pleasant little surprise. Alright, so that'll get smelting. And while that's smelting, I'm gonna go mine this. After I get a quick little sip. Wow, no parasites. How beautiful. Wait, why does drinking water make me thirsty? I suppose I didn't really think about that, but that didn't make any sense. Like, how does drinking water make it... Like, that isn't salt water. I'm not drinking salt water, am I? Like, if I was drinking salt water in an ocean biome, yeah, that'd make sense. But that's just normal river water. Like, do we got any, like, river water drinkers that could explain? Do you get thirstier after drinking river water? Because I haven't personally done it, you know, intentionally. When I go into the river, I may occasionally accidentally swallow some water, but that's, you know, by accident. Oh, another cobalt. Can't believe this. Anyway, it's been a... Is that a butterfly? That's cool. Okay, well I don't have any, but this might... No, I'm gonna need some more. I had a bunch of pickaxes on me, right? Okay, I guess not. This is fine. I'm also gonna just get rid of my flint pickaxe, because it's annoying me with the fact that it's always in here, so... Might as well. I could do an alternating pattern. Would that be better? Maybe an alternating pattern between the smooth stone and the stone bricks. That could look good. Okay, I'll probably do that then. Okay, that's probably enough. I'll come back and finish demolishing this later. Let's go get an alternating pattern done and pretty much dig up the entirety of the floor of my base. And yeah. I hate these guys. They're not hostile though. I don't understand like why that one guy was hostile. Maybe because it turned night. Maybe he doesn't like maybe the nighttime pisses him off or something. Like a a werewolf situation where they become evil during the night, but they're completely normal during the day. That's gotta be it. Okay. By the way, I'm scorching right now. Doesn't seem that bad, I don't think. I think I'm just scorching. I'm also in the shade now, so that's fine. You know, I wonder if shade would work without like shaders on there. Like, how would I be able to visibly tell that there is shade? Besides like the obvious, like I'm in a cave, it's obviously shade in, so. Oh, okay, first shovel down. Okay, so with the farm, I'm going to focus primarily on wheat, because I believe a lot of the animals that I'm going to try to breed focus on wheat, but I think I do also need to get carrots and potatoes for, you know, pigs and stuff, and also potatoes are a really good source of food. I'm not sure what the maca and the little green dinosaurs eat for breeding, so I need to figure that out, but I assume it's probably just wheat, right? Also seeds for a chicken farm. I might, you know, if I want to get a little redstone savvy, I could make an automatic pumpkin pie maker. No, semi-automatic pumpkin pie maker. I mean, you know, it's kind of a staple of mine. I always make one of those on every single Minecraft server I play on. Granted, this isn't a multiplayer server, this is just me babbling to myself while dying over and over, but it's basically the same thing. Alright, anyways, now the floor is removed. Let's make an alternating pattern here. Start with the stone bricks, and then we'll switch on over to the slabs, and hopefully this will look good, because it's going to be kind of a pain to rip up if it doesn't look good. I do want to do more modded Minecraft playthroughs like this one. I'm kind of starting with like the hardest one, like objectively one of the hardest mod packs. There's harder ones out there, I know, but objectively this is one of the hardest ones. I'm out of stone bricks. But yeah, I feel like some other ones might be fun. I also need to get an actual skin. The one I'm using right now is a Pibble skin, made by my girlfriend. You know, back when like, Pibble was a big thing, a big funny thing, which I do like she did a really good job on. Like, you can see the little belly, which I think is really funny. I did have an old skin of one of the characters I made, which is kind of like the like face character of my channel and everything. You probably see my words, the guy with the the little jester guy with the top hat and everything. I did have like an actual Minecraft avatar of him, but for some reason I lost the skin. Like, I switched skins and I wasn't able to switch back, and also I can't find the skin file anywhere, so I'm most likely just going to have to make just another skin. I roughly remember what it looks like, but it's just I haven't taken the time to do it. It would be cool for a little addition, especially when I'm gonna do more Minecraft stuff, but the Pibble's funny. I like the Pibble a lot. Okay, hopefully this is enough. Also gonna take this down. Which is kind of weird to generate it like right here. I wonder if it's like meant to do that. Like if there is any like gaps or anything in the floor beneath it, it's meant to generate that so it looks more cool. Because if so, that's cool. But it's just odd because like almost no other structures do that. You kind of just let it hang. Are there any stone bricks in here? Nope, just cobblestone. Well. House, you know, house in quotes, is looking better. At least it's something. I mean, you know, compared to like that structure over there, it's kind of not as detailed, but it's still something. Anyways, let's see. Put this right here. I hope this is enough. I really don't have to go gather like 5 more pieces. Bang. Alright, cool. It's enough. So now I just need to walk along here and get this all lined up. I should be like slightly more precise because they're slabs, but still not too bad. on one server I played on, oh man, this is like 2.5, almost 3 years. Actually, I think it might be just around 3 years ago now. A friend and I made like a Thunderdome, as like it was a literal dome with like made out of glass and put water on it. It was this giant thing. It was probably like, God, that thing must have been like 60 by 60 blocks. It was a real dome that we made. Like we just completely free-handed a round like dome in Minecraft. And it was so incredibly cool. And not only that, but underneath the dome was probably like a 5-story underground complex that had everything. It had villager trading, it had farming, it had storage, it had like a beacon at the bottom. Actually, it was multiple beacons. It was like, I think we had 6 beacons on there with like a mega beacon down there. They gave us a ton of effects and all that. Of course, you know, we had like an iron farm and everything. There ain't no way I was gonna go mine enough iron by hand. But that is definitely one of the coolest bases I have ever made in Minecraft. Speaking of base made, this looks pretty good, honestly. I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought it was gonna kind of look stupid, but no, this looks really nice. So I'm gonna run back real quick. I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna put the glass in, and I'll get the very start to a farm going. And I think that's probably a good spot to stop. I definitely want to finish the base and start building like the stable and all that next episode, and probably make the entrance over here. I'm thinking like right there, like you see how like that's the stairwell up, so I would have to put it right there. I think is where I would have to put the actual entrance, but then it would allow me to have access to here and like the upper areas pretty easily. Is there a zombie following? There is. Oh, I'm hungry. Wait, don't I have a sleeping bag? That'd make this a lot easier. Alright. Impossible. Alright. That was stupid. I'm never doing that again. Actually, no. Knowing me, I probably will do that again. I'm sorry. How do you make glass panes again? Is it the bottom one? Okay, it is the bottom. I'm not sure how much it is, so I'm actually just gonna put it. Oh yeah, you don't burn. I forgot about that. Boop. I wonder how the hit registry works. Like the melee hit registry works. What the hell are you, dude? Are you a dragon? You don't look like a dragon. You look like one of the Lycanite mobs. Oh, he's coming right for me. I'm gonna sit right here. Real quick, just in case, I'm gonna level up that defense. Because there's a good chance I die over here. Yep. What? A Morok. Level 2. Specifically level 2. Okay. Well, you know what? I think it's my fault for looking at that thing and thinking it wouldn't just immediately kill me. It's gone. Okay, can you stop spazzing? I need my stuff. Look, I think we got off on the wrong foot. Yeah, I think we got a little bit off on the wrong foot here. So how about you stop attacking me, and I stop attacking you, and we can be friends. Right? Friends? Friends? It's not gonna be friends. Can I get it? Yeah, I can hit it. I can hit everything. Okay. No. You stay up there. Oh man, it's together time. Okay. Well, I did like the mix. It is a good weapon, but it might have to go. Also, this guy's really loud, so I don't know when I need to move closer to my mic. Speaking of mic, my mic setup is kind of funny because Oh, what do you mean you can walk? 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 Stuck again. It's gone. I need to try and attempt to get it flying, and then get it stuck on something, I think. Like, stuck on the tree. Come on. Oh, come on. Get stuck flying. I love the beating heart noise that lets me know that I'm low on health. Repulsion. Okay, I'm gonna go back and get my stuff. I need it to go away or something. So fucking fast. Oh my god. I need him to get stuck on this again. Damn, help me! You're ringing your bells at me. Come help! Okay. Thanks, Nim. Low key, do I just come out here and try to fight it? I mean, I'm probably, yeah, I'm gonna die, but like, at this point, it was kind of wraps for me. You know, as much as it sucks to just randomly have an enemy like that appear in my game, I think it is equally funny that in RLCraft, you could just be chilling in like the forest, just having a great time, and all of a sudden something like this can appear and just rock your shit. I was getting my stuff, dude. Yep, you're staying stuck, please. Okay, no, it's not. Yes, it is. If I just loop him around this, as long as he doesn't decide he's touching the ground. Come on. Yep. Okay, it's free! I can't hit him. Like, what? Where is his hitbox, dude? Grab my stuff. I don't even know where my stuff is. Oh my god! Okay. Awesome. Okay. This is great. I'm feeling great. Chill building video, by the way. That's what this is supposed to be. Chill building video. Or a build, it's a video, it's chill. You can tell how it's chill by the fact that there's like a heartbeat in the background, spelling my imminent doom. Ah, there's my pickaxe. And there's that, and there's this. Wow, okay, we found everything. I think at least. Is there anything over here left? No, okay. Well. I may be dying, but the... Oh my goodness, yes, please. Thank you, Nip. Well, a little bit better. Better. There's like a group of kobolds. You guys better not get me. Why do you? Why? Okay. Alright, you know what? I gotta set a new rule for myself. I gotta kill all the kobolds. Ain't no way I can let any of these guys live. Man, I'm just trying to build my house, okay? That's all I want. All I want is just to... I just want... Oh, you know what? I'm even gonna build the farm. I just get the glass panes on there and we're chilling. That's all. That's literally all I need. Okay, well, the kobold's gone. So. Bing. And I think that's everything. Okay. If I had a dime for every time I said, and I think that's everything after dying and having to go retrieve my stuff, I would have, like, at least $10 by now. Okay. Let's get the glass on here. Oh yes, crafting table, put you down in the corner. I'm gonna need at least 3 more of these, I think. You know, I've always preferred white stained glass over just glass because it looks more clear. Anyway, I don't really use texture packs in Minecraft. Or, I mean, I have before, but like none of them have looked too good. But yeah, I've always preferred just white stained glass. So I may change this out later on if I come into some white dye or something, but it's really not that bad. I don't really mind it that much. Okay, and with that, the bottom floor of my house is complete. So tomorrow we're gonna work on the farm. I mean, I say tomorrow, I don't really know when. Tomorrow we're gonna work on the farm, and we're gonna try to get, you know, the stables in quotes done. And then after that, honestly, we can start working on some of the quests that we have, and also just, you know, work on trying to go explore some more of the dungeons. I want to eventually kill some of the dragons up there, but I need like a lot better stuff, and I also think I need to get a mount. I know it is possible to ride some of these animals, so it would be cool. Anyways, I believe that is all for today. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!